Review of In the Fire. Amber Heard fumbles through a dark period drama. Religion or science? The query is that. A better query may be, would this movie exist if Amber Heard hadn't agreed to star in it? For a film like In the Fire, The Wonder, a Netflix movie starring Florence Pugh, rather than Terrence Malick's To the Wonder, starring Ben Affleck, kept coming to mind because of the plot. Heard performs a similar role in The Fire as a doctor who travels to South America to determine whether a boy is, in fact, magically powered by the devil himself, in a similar way to how Pugh's character in her film investigates a child with strangely unusual abilities. Heard is not an Oscar nominee, whereas Pugh is. But that's not to say she hasn't been in the news recently, especially following her court trial against ex-Johnny Depp and the mostly pointless Netflix project that followed. Heard has starred in better films, Zombieland, The Danish Girl, The Rum Diary, and seems a bit out of place for a project like In the Fire. It certainly has some breathtaking visuals and a couple decent supporting turns, but In the Fire is a bit dull and feels like something we've seen on the big screen over the years. Co-writer, director Connor Alline's new supernatural drama opens on a sort of baptism gone wrong, potentially thanks to a young boy named Martin, who appears to have some sort of demonic power. He resides in a South American community, which is soon visited by Dr. Grace Burnham, an alienist who is there to investigate such questionable claims about what's behind the mysterious boy's eyes. If there is a sick boy here, then I will see him, is just one of the clunky lines Heard stumbles through as she takes on this role of a fierce, determined doctor. After her first meeting with Martin, we learn there is more to the story than what meets the eye. He is charismatic, can speak English as a second language, and can also play the violin pretty darn well. But then, Martin's conflicted dad, Nicholas, starts to reveal more about why exactly Martin is ostracized, recounting his wife's second childbirth gone wrong, a horseback riding accident, and other grim details. There is rising skepticism regarding Grace's objectives throughout the village, which contrasts sharply with what the residents feel and think. It is a matter of science, and we will solve it as one, she insists. Although Grace continues to see Martin for therapy, it doesn't help that he resembles a young Damien from the original and remake of The Omen. She shows him Rorschach images, they go to Martin's mother's grave together, etc.